Hello, my dear students. This is Mrs. Shaimeh Gharib, and today's lesson about laws of indices, the case of the brackets. Let's see. First, let's revise some rules before you watch any video. You have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve the questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Look at this example. 7 to the power of 4 raised to the power of 2 or squared. So 7 to the power of 4 squared. We know that squaring means the 7 to the power of 4 is multiplied by itself 2 times. This is the meaning of power 2 or squaring. So when you look at this sentence here, 7 to the power of 4 times itself 7 to the power of 4. When we multiply indices with the same base number, what we do with the powers, we add the powers together. Then the answer for this sentence will be 7 to the power of 8. So the answer for 7 to the power of 4 squared will give us, when we simplify it, 7 to the power of 8. Now I want you to look at these two powers here and the power of the answer. What do you notice? Can you come up with a rule, or is there any relation? What do you think? If we multiplied the two powers together, we're going to get the power in the answer. So we can say that when we have two powers in the sentence, or a power raised to another power, we can get the answer by keeping the base number as it is and multiply the powers together. So our rule will be keep the base number as it is, then multiply the powers together. Now let's see more examples. Look at the first example here. 4 to the power of 3 squared. So what did we say? Do you remember? Keep the base number, which is 4, then multiply the powers. Then the answer will be 4, which is the base number, to the power of 3 times 2 gives 6. So the answer will be 4 to the power of 6. Now look at the coming examples and let's do it together. 2 to the power of 4 to the power of negative 2. What did we say? We're going to keep the base number as it is, which is the 2. Then we are going to multiply the two powers together. 4 times negative 2, when I have a positive number multiplied by a negative number, then the answer will be a negative number, which is negative 8. Then the answer will be 2 to the power of negative 8. The last example here, 6 to the power of negative 3 to the power of negative 6. So we are going to keep the 6, which is the base number, as it is. Then we are going to multiply the two powers together. So the answer will be 6 to the power of, what do you think? Negative 3 times the negative 6. Negative number times another negative number. The answer will be a positive number, which is 18. Then the answer will be 6 to the power of 18. Now, look at this example. In this example, one of the powers is missing. 4 to the power of 3. Power what gives it? 4 to the power of 12. So I need to think what number, when I multiply it by the 3, it gives me 12. 3 times 4 gives 12. Then the missing power here is power 4. Now, look at the next example. 2 to the power of 3, what power is missing here, equals 2 to the power of negative 6. So I need to think 3 times what number gives negative 6. So this is a negative number, which means that the power here should be a negative number. 3 times negative 2. So 3 times negative 2 gives negative 6. 5 to a power 2 power 2. We need to find the missing power here. We're going to do the same exactly. I need these two numbers, the product of them, to be 8. So 2 times what gives 8? 2 times 4. Then the missing power here is 4. So 5 to the power of 4 to the power of 2 equals 5 to the power of 8. Let's look at the last example. 3 to the power of what? Power negative 8 equals 3 to the power of negative 24. So what number, when you multiply it by negative 8, it gives you negative 24? Of course, number 3. So 3 to the power of 3 to the power of negative 8 gives 3 to the power of negative 4. It's very easy lesson. I want you to know the rule well. And now let's do more practice. I want all of you to do these examples on your own and check your answer with the video. The first example, 5 to the power of 3 power 5. Remember the rule, keep the base, multiply the power. So the answer for the first one will be 5 to the power of 15, because 3 times 5 equals 15. The second one, the answer will be 3 to the power of negative 18, because 3 times negative 6 equals negative 18. The third one here has a missing power. So which power times 2 gives it 12? Power 6. 6 times 2 gives 12. The last one has a missing power as well. So what number times the negative 5 gives 15? This is a negative number, this is a positive number, which means the number here must be negative, because negative times negative gives positive. So this number should be negative 3. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching and see you soon.